and welcome to Memorial United Methodist Church in Thomasville, North Carolina. Today is our weekly update. You've got Danny back here and Rodney, and we're going to tell you a few things that happened on Wednesday, July the 7th, and throughout history. And then we're going to also share a few things that are going on here at our church, some very important things that you need to know about that are happening at our church. But let's get us started. Today is Tell the Truth Day.
You know what that means?
It's to tell the truth.
You got no business conducted in Washington, D.C.
Are you saying that they don't tell the truth in Washington, D.C.?
No.
So anyway, go around, do your best to tell the truth today. I read something that said that there was some kind of study that said that people, this includes white lies and everything, that people tell an average of 200 lies a day.
Good gracious.
That seems a little high, but
so that means the next time I says, "You're looking good today. I like your shoes."
You can take that for what it's
that
worth.
Little bubble, a little light bulb.
Yeah. that purple mohawk looks really good on you.
You've done well.
So anyway, tell the truth. Watch that movie Liar Liar, where Jim Carrey,
That's
where you
right.
have to tell the truth. So anyway, celebrate. Tell the truth day. Tell the truth today. But also some things that are going on. Today is also the World Chocolate Day, and it is in 1550. It's the first time that chocolate was introduced for the very first time in Europe. Like we always think about chocolate, but I think it was brought over from maybe South America or something. They brought it over, and chocolate became like this big.
I think I've eaten some chocolate that was made in 1550, like at my grandma's house. It'd be sitting out there in a dish, and I'd sneak me a piece. Oh, it was bad.
Yeah, I didn't think chocolate could be bad, but I guess the older it gets.
Where's that come from? What's that word?
So I learned that it comes from a bean called the Theobroma cacao bean.
Yeah.
And the thing about Theobroma is that it translates loosely as the food of the gods.
I guarantee it, the nectar of the gods.
So it is like, it'll cure what ails you. Chocolate is always good. So go out and have a little piece of chocolate for.
But don't lie about after having eaten it.
Just be honest about it.
Tell the truth.
Just tell the truth today. And then also, and I thought this was really good. In 1928, sliced bread, good as sliced bread, was sold in the first time, and that happened in Missouri. So
and it was the same day that was sold that both end slices were tossed out to the birds.
Nobody likes the heels.
I don't know why.
Nobody wants to eat
I like
that.
those things.
You do? Oh, you'll do?
Yeah,
Okay.
I do. Toast them things.
Man, we always avoid it, and then at the end, whoever gets
that's all that's left.
Yeah, that's all that's left, man. So anyway, sliced bread. It's good as sliced bread happened today in 1928, and then in 1947, something happened in Roswell, New Mexico. I don't know. I think there was some kind of weather balloon thing or something.
I don't know.
Yeah,
probably aliens. That's where they keep.
Nah, it could have been aliens. This
they
live
out there, don't they?
That's what they say.
UFOs live at Roswell.
But today is the day that the UFO, the unidentified, or they got new initials for it now, but it was the UFO back then. Was seen in the sky, and they had to do an investigation. So they say it's a weather balloon. I don't know. The truth is out there. So, and again, back to the truth.
I'm not interested in that stuff.
So that happened in 1947, and then in 1961, Jimmy Hoffa. He was elected the chairman of the Teamsters Union. So you were telling me what happened to him after that. I don't know.
I don't know how long it was after that. He just kind of went underground or disappeared or something, and they're still looking for him.
Yeah.
I mean, in all these years.
Yeah.
They're not completely sure. They don't know where he's at, but what they know for sure is he voted 2 times in the last presidential election.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they don't know where he is, so yeah.
I guess he did a mail-in vote.
Yeah, he did have to do that.
Mm.
So if you see Jimmy, tell him we said hey. We don't know
and
where
get
he's
him
at.
to tell Elvis.
Yeah, maybe they can talk.
Hello.
Figure it out. Yeah.
And Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah. So again, the truth is out there.
Somewhere.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth today. And then we've got birthdays today. Today is Ringo Starr's birthday. One of the Beatles, and you knew his real. That wasn't his real name.
Ringo Starr, Richard Starkey. So how do you get Ringo Starr as a stage name out of Richard Starkey? It just sounds better.
Yeah, Ringo Starr is definitely a cool name, so you want that. But I read somewhere that Ringo got sick as a kid, like tuberculosis, and it was really bad, like really bad sick, and like ended up getting in the hospital for like 3 years, and wasn't able to then, like, he dropped out of school, like he couldn't keep up in school because he was so far behind, and part of his rehabilitation in the hospital was joining a band and like learning a band instrument and everything, and so he was kind of geared toward the drums and learned the drums, and then the rest is like rock and roll history, man. He just he got so focused on the drums, he would play all the time, and then ended up as a Beatle. So
he'd been sick for 3 years of his life.
Yep.
And he started getting better, and then his parents were screaming at him, "Quit playing those drums so loud."
Yep. You know that happened. So anyway, happy birthday to Ringo Starr.
81.
He is 81 years old today. And then this one's a little more infamous, this birthday, Jessica Hahn. And if you were alive in the 80s, you know about Jessica Hahn.
If you lived in the southeastern United States,
definitely,
particularly around Charlotte, North Carolina.
She was a church secretary, I think. She
was.
And Jim Baker
at the
involved
PTL
with,
club.
yeah, involved with Jim Baker, and Sam Kinison was involved.
She accused Jim Baker of some inappropriate stuff.
Yeah.
He said it was consensual, of course.
She did not.
And she said no, but she also had a relationship with old Sam Kinison, the comedian, who had first been a preacher before he became a comedian. He's one that yelled all the time.
Yep.
And so she's 61 today. All I know is she took care of her pastors. She supported them, and I don't know where she's at, what she's doing. I did find out that she has been a regular guest on the Howard Stern show.
Oh wow!
So that kind of sheds a little light on old Jessica there.
That shows you. Yeah.
Howard Stern's not PTL.
No, she took a turn.
She did.
Yeah. So anyway, happy birthday to Jessica Hahn, 61 years old today. And then I found out today is Global Forgiveness Day, so hopefully we'll be forgiven for some of the things we've said today.
And not telling the truth. Yeah. We tell the truth.
That's the truth.
The truth is not easy.
It was the truth.
It's not easy.
You're getting it right here. So, but anyway, today is Global Forgiveness Day. So maybe you need to go out and forgive somebody. Maybe you just need to let things go, or just forgive them in your heart, or whatever.
That's what Elsa said.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. So today is a new day for new beginnings, so you go do that. And now what you've probably all been waiting for. We also have some really cool things going on here at our church. We have been blessed with Hahn. There's a company in a place in Lexington called Missions Pottery, who makes handmade pottery, and they have made mugs for us, and our Empty Bowls committee, right. And so they are selling these mugs to kind of make up for some of the lost donations that they were planning on giving to Project Divine Interruption and Cooperative Community Ministries here, local ministries here in Thomasville, and so the Missions Pottery have donated these mugs. They are being sold through the church at $25 a piece. They have on the side of them, they're hand-thrown mugs, and they've been glazed by Amber Zander, our very own Amber Zander and Sandy McGee. And on the side of the mugs, I saw we have some in the office, and on the side of them they have "Love Wins Always," and they are really nice.
And there's a variety of colors,
different colors. They look beautiful. Yeah. They're just awesome.
I mean, that's a great gift.
Yes.
That they gave, and so all the proceeds go back to children in this community.
Yeah, you said 100% of the proceeds. That don't ever happen for donations. So you get a mug, you get an awesome mug, and you know that your money is going to.
It is awesome.
Going to that.
So there'll be a couple different times that they sell them. You can see it in the newsletter and stuff.
Yeah.
But there are always a few of them in the church office. Your selection's not as big in the church office, but you can get one there.
Well, now I saw one that's Carolina blue. It looked really nice. You
know
gonna get
what?
that? You gonna get that one?
Unfortunately, that one got knocked off the
Oh
cabinet.
my God.
And I don't know how.
You and Kristen both hating on that Carolina blue mug.
Clumsiness, I guess.
I need to go get it. I'm gonna go get it right
better.
now. Save it from mean things that might happen to it. So anyway, go get your mug. Come to church, get that mug. And then also, we have a bake sale coming up. The United Methodist Women are sponsoring a bake sale at the Thomasville Farmers Market. That's going to be Saturday, July the 17th. So make sure you go and you get all those goodies that they're going to have. Undoubtedly, they're going to have. My family always goes and stocks up, gets the brownies and the cake and the bread and everything. It's going to be so good. And but we also need your donations. So if you'd like
of cakes and baked goods.
Yeah, of those things, so that we can then my family can go buy them.
That's right.
But we need your cookies and cakes and everything. Any baked goods that you want to donate would be great. Sarah Faulkner is the contact person for that, and you can arrange a donation through her. But I think she's going to need them the Friday before. That would be July the 16th, which is coming up. But all those donations will go toward the United Methodist Women's local missions projects and things that they do. They do incredible work.
Or you can drop them off by either your office or my office. And we'll get them there eventually.
It will.
I mean, people buy half cakes.
They do.
And 8 brownies. Everything doesn't have to be a dozen.
Yeah.
I mean, just odd numbers.
You can do that.
Like 7 brownies.
That sounds like a right thing.
9 cookies.
Do they have biscuits with like bites out of them? Would that work?
No, you can't do that.
Eat the whole thing.
Yeah. Just go buy you a little box of 7 cookies.
Yeah, that's of course people do that. So if you want to drop them off for me and Danny, most of them will make it to
you're
the
welcome
sale.
to drop them off.
So anyway, we thank you for all that you do for here at the church. I just got back from ASP last week. It was awesome for Appalachian Service Project. It was awesome, that step in getting back to normal. So we
16 young people.
Yes, yeah.
Is that what it was? 14.
It was 14 young people and 6 adults.
Yep.
And we had 20 people go, and everybody came back with all their fingers and toes. Everything was good, and we just want to thank everybody who donated to make that happen. We will be setting up a dinner to let everybody know how that went, and our annual video and stuff. So be on the lookout for that. And
the funding for it, amazing. And 2 weeks after Chris McCulloch got up and made a statement, because you weren't able to raise funds like you normally do because of COVID, in 2 weeks, more than $11,000.
She told me yesterday, it was an update, 13. We're over 13,000. So
I mean, that shows you how important it is, and how people see that it's important.
Well, I spoke to somebody that gave me a check, and they just said, I like investing in things that are worthwhile, and it's clear that's a worthwhile thing to the youth, and it is, and so thank you all for doing that. So anyway, keep taking care of one another. Keep taking care of yourselves. Thank you for joining us today.
Stay warm.
And you have
and dry.
Yes.
It's gonna be wet.
You stand outside. I get wet just standing there. But have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon. Thanks.